talk about the obvious uglification of women in games the past?
Because who cares? Who gives a fuck? Oh my god.
Have you noticed they never talk?
Most guys in video games, I don't find them attractive at all. Look at this dude. Look at this dude. This dude's ugly. Am I fucking complaining?
I heard Endymion call him Ackmam one time, and the label definitely fits.
I heard Endymion called him act woman one, and I found it like really funny.
Not a single white man. Why do you suppose he doesn't talk about?
Wait, Concord doesn't have a single white man? You did not watch the video. There's literally a white dude. That's not a white dude? Do I need to pull up this? Do I need do we need to do this? Do we need to do this to determine like what?
So great, I can't wait.
Yeah, these are your words. The more gay, lesbian, trans, and female characters we have in games, the better.
The jig is up. The jig is up. Abort. Mistakes were made. We should not have had this live stream. Xbox groomed. He's unironically saying Xbox groomed him. Are you fucking kidding me?
There's actually like 5 or 6 black people in Concord. I said,
yeah.
Oh, now there's 5. What are they? What are they multiplying via mitosis? Like, how did that happen? Wait, there's 5 now. Leftists like you are so racist that someone completely unrelated to you said something racist in your server one time. Fuck out of here, dude.
I'm gonna follow the algorithm and make content.
I'm gonna follow the algorithm. He's not even trying to hide it, bro. That's the sad part. He doesn't realize he's supposed to try and hide it.
No, the gays. The gays.
Kill all the. Well, they want to get rid of all the white men.
Can we just skip the bullshit and just go right to the final solution?
Hands up. You got me. That was the plan the whole time, is they get rid of all the white men. The fuck out of here.
I mean,
wow, thank God fucking Actman re-uploaded the fucking debate on his channel, because Andy's such a pussy. He took down the fucking comments on his. Oh, never mind. He took the video down. Okay, he took Actman's fucking Oh, never mind. He put it back up. All right. Thank you, Andy. What was I gonna do? Oh, yeah. Actman versus Andy Pants. Yes. I want to watch this, dude. So, I think in order for me to understand this, we need to watch a fucking dog shit video. The woke tubers, we need to watch this, and then we need to watch Actman talking with this dude. like all right, give me 1 second.
So with every new video I make now, I'm like,
this guy's basically like synthetic man. Like, that's the kind of content he makes. It's like anti-woke gamer content, basically.
probably gonna get canceled after this one.
I'm probably gonna
here we go. So
I'm gonna make a video that has completely unfounded, retarded assumptions about other content creators. Probably gonna get canceled for this, but whatever, dog.
in this video, I want to talk about a disturbing pattern that I've begun to notice in some of our most celebrated YouTubers.
Actman.
I, like many people, was at one time a fan of the Actman, Skill Up, and Bellular. But as time has gone on,
I don't know who any of the other people are.
I've noticed a pretty upsetting trend in the content of all 3 of these guys. Have you noticed these 3 creators never call anything woke?
Because it's gay. That's why. Because it's gay. We don't live in 2020. We don't live in 2016. We live in 2024. It is gay to call things woke and get pissy and upset at it. If you don't like it, don't play it. It's that simple.
And if they do, they're making fun of you for using the term?
Because it's fucking gay. It's gay in the bad way. I'm gay in the good way. You're gay in the bad way.
Have you noticed they never talk about the obvious uglification of women in games the past?
Because who cares? Who gives a fuck? Oh my God. Really? This is why you're making this video? Because Actman doesn't call the deliberate uglification of women in games. Go jerk off to porn. What is the point of playing a game to nut off over fictional women? Go jerk off to porn. Like, who cares if the women aren't attractive in the fucking video game they're playing?
Past few years. Have you noticed they never talk?
Most guys in video games, I don't find them attractive at all. Most guys in video, you don't see me complaining. I'm fucking gay. You don't see me fucking complaining. Literally most guys. Look at this dude. Look at this dude. This dude's ugly. Am I fucking complaining? No, I don't care. I think fun video game, shoot bug, kill bot, kill robot, fun.
Talk
That's
about
it.
the LGBTQI7 community and how they basically run video games right now.
So true. God, fucking exposed. We got exposed. We run the markets. Yes. So true.
Now, have you noticed they never point out obvious racism against white people?
Ackman has actually. I'm fairly certain we can literally see him do this when Frogan called what is it? Fucking ninja knockoff. I completely forgot what the fuck his name. Ludwig. Where Frogan called Ludwig a fucking cracker. And I can say it because I'm half white. Just like Frogan. Let me see. Actman Frogan. I'm actually curious. Maybe he didn't? Actman literally made a video about Hogwarts Legacy where like he defended the game existing. Like, but yeah, he's super woke. Oh, I guess he never did. I could have sworn Actman commented on the front. Well, I mean, maybe he didn't. All right.
In fact, they'll often say lies like racism against white people isn't possible.
Okay, I'm looking at this from the perspective of completely Actman. I know for a fact. I've been watching Actman for like 5 years now. He has never said this. He has literally never said this. Like, I don't know what the fuck Blood is talking about.
Have you noticed none of them ever talk about the trillions of dollars companies make by bumping up their DEI and ESG initiatives and by putting evil, woke nonsense in their games? Have you noticed they never talk about...
I'm not even going to address this. This is cancer. This is cancer. Nathan Drake and Victor Sullivan, Dami, I don't blame you.
Complete removal
Drake
of
is
masculinity from video games. So why? Why?
Wait. What was that last point? Oh, I just realized the fucking video is not showing. The stripping of masculinity from games. Like this game? The stripping of masculinity? The stripping of masculinity. What? This is one of the most highest acclaimed, highest selling games of 2024. Is this game where you can play as a buff dude and shoot and kill bugs with high-powered rifles. Space Marines 2 is literally trending right now. Like, shut the fuck up.
Complete removal of masculinity from video games.
The complete eradication of masculinity. Like, it's so stupid.
So why? Why are these three dudes intentionally avoiding calling out wokeness in games?
What if they just don't care and they just want to play fun video games? What if they don't want to get involved in political brain rot because they want to just have fun and play a fucking fun video game?
To put it simply, it's because these dudes are cucks.
Yeah, they're cucks.
They're pussies.
True.
All three of these guys are definitely voting for Kamala Harris. And
I cannot believe this is a real video, bro.
November. I heard Endymion call him Ackmam one time, and the label definitely fits.
I heard Endymion called him Act Woman one, and I found it like really, really funny.
So those are the surface level reasons. I'll get to the deeper reasons in a minute.
Oh my god,
I just watched an entire Actman video about Concord. I know, it was painful. It contained a lot of tired millennial jokes. I'm a millennial, by the way. Takes one to know one. He talked a lot about low player numbers. He talked about how much money it wasted. And then when he gets to the part where you're...
But then he didn't talk about how there's black people in the game. You know, I just really have a problem.
You're supposed to talk about why the game failed. He just says, bad gameplay, bad character design.
Yes, literally. Bad gameplay, bad character design, horrible fucking marketing. That's why the game failed. 1000%. How did Overwatch 1 become an overnight success? That is the most wokest woke game to ever woke. How the fuck did that game get successful? Literally, most of the main characters in that game are fucking gay. How did that game blow up?
Why do you suppose Ackmam doesn't talk about the fact that Concord has 3 black females in it and not a single white man? Why do you suppose he doesn't talk about...
Wait, Concord doesn't have a single white man? You did not watch the video. There's literally a white dude. White dude, Concord. Like, it takes like 2 seconds to prove this dipshit wrong. Look at this. Dude, what is this? Fuck. What is this? That's not a white dude? This guy? He's not white? Do I need to pull up this? Do I need do we need to do this? Do we need to do this to determine? Like what? Like what? So fucking stupid. You're dumb. He's secretly into masculine white men? True.
About all the LGBTQ plus activists on Twitter who worked on the game. Interesting.
I'm sorry, are we not allowed to have jobs now? Is that the current narrative? Gay people aren't allowed to work jobs?
He even at one point in the video makes fun of the idea that bigger breasts would save this game. I mean, it wouldn't hurt, dude. Is that idea so ridiculous? You'll notice similar things.
Okay, so then you literally agree with the joke.
When watching
like you okay.
Cucks like Skill Up and Bellular analyze Concord. Why do you suppose these guys spend 30 minutes talking about the gameplay and not 1 minute talking about how a huge reason the game failed is because the characters are fat and ugly?
What do you think character design means? What do you think about, what does bad character design mean? What does that mean? That was literally a thing you brought up like 2 seconds ago.
So I used to think these three guys were just missing details. I used to give them the benefit of the doubt. But as I've watched,
it's weird how they're all white and you gave them the benefit of the doubt. I wonder if there's any other people that you didn't give the benefit of the doubt for a number of reasons.
Their content on a consistent basis, I've realized these dudes are so deep in the gay communist agenda, they can't even criticize it anymore.
This is a fucking parody. This is a living parody.
Did you know there's an easy way to get more views?
Oh my God, I don't care.
Basically, you've got incredibly evil companies like Activision who support pedophilia and Satanism.
I mean, Activision is horrible. I don't think Satanism has anything to do with it. I think covering up sex abuse has a lot to do with it, actually.
And push DEI initiatives and also spend billions and billions of
I wonder if he's going to bring up the sex abuse
dollars a year on marketing. Now, do you think they're
okay? So he doesn't bring up the cover up of the sex abuse. That's interesting. That's very interesting. That you're going to bring up a list of problems with Activision, and not one of them is that they covered up sex abuse. Like, okay. McCarthyism pill, true.
You're going to give a YouTuber like me who calls them out on a consistent basis a sneak peek and a tour of the studio? Of course not. They want a shill.
Are you jealous?
Do you think they're going to also spend billions and billions of dollars a year on marketing? Now, do you think they're going to give a YouTuber like me who calls them out on a consistent basis a sneak peek and a tour of the studio?
Because you're cringe and lame and you have no brand appeal at all. When was the last time that you got sponsored by something that wasn't a vitamin supplement? Like, get the fuck out of here.
Of course not. They want a shill. They want an empty shill like Skill Up who won't bring up the woke stuff. They want somebody who will be in.
By the way, Ackman has been heavily critical of a lot of Activision stuff, especially when it comes to Call of Duty, and even Bungie too. Yet somehow, for some reason, Ackman has been given exclusive deals and shit like that, or exclusive insight into a lot of the companies that he's heavily criticized. Weird how that works.
An empty mouthpiece, and they can just pour talking points into them while they regurgitate them out. Actman,
you just described yourself, by the way. Like you are completely and utterly subject to the algorithm that is the anti-woke YouTube thing, and you're like you are running down the list of like every single fucking talk. You literally you just copy paste and spew the same exact talking points that every other anti-woke grifter is fucking saying. Like,
and is indeed good at
just
playing an act. He's good at appearing natural and looking like he's riffing. The reality,
he's good at looking like a normal person, unlike me. I'm very disheveled and ugly looking and fucking retarded.
He's reading a careful script that has definitely been run by his handlers at Activision and Bungie and other DEI departments.
If anything, his recent videos have been pretty off the cuff. No, there is no way. There's no way. You're just coping, dude.
Again,
dude, he's doing the pee-pee dance. What is this dude doing?
BlackRock, ESG, or any of the gay,
Wants
communist,
his talking points back.
globalist cancer that these companies push.
Globalist cancer.
I found this article on screen here about
AKA
Bellular
Jewish.
that was definitely interesting. It basically talks about how he's been given insider interviews and gets to see deep
I don't know anything about this guy.
information about upcoming World of Warcraft games. But part of his ability to get that info is to continue to be a corporate shill for Activision and parrot the talking points they want. He's a good little sheep and never asks about DEI or ESG. This is why even if they wanted to, Actman, Bellular, and SkillUp can't talk about the woke agenda. These low-T beta males have been bought and sold by Activision,
Low-T beta
by
males.
Sony, by Microsoft.
You have no bitches. Women don't want you. They are adverse to you. You are still calling people low-T beta males in 2024. Okay, sir. Sir.
Microsoft,
Get with it.
by Bungie.
Get with the program.
Sure, they can have complaints
You're like
about
4 years
gameplay and
behind.
too many microtransactions and stuff like that, but you will never hear these guys complaining about why women are so ugly in video games now.
Who gives
because
a
they're
fuck?
good corporate servants. One mistake
go
I think
jerk
a lot of
off.
people make is thinking that just because these guys will say a game is terrible, they must be objective. Not so. A journalist or content creator is not judged by their ability to say a game is bad. They're judged by their ability to be able to breach any topic. The fact that these creators have never talked about DEI, ESG, and the woke propaganda indicates to me either A, they're censoring their real thoughts, or B, these guys are the propaganda machines themselves.
Oh, damn,
also, there's
bro.
no way they're not aware of it. Every third comment on YouTube is calling out woke garbage. So these guys are either willing.
Yeah, it's almost like you're sucked into a fucking algorithm. And you're only seeing the kind of content that you want to see. You don't want to see actual gaming content. You just want to have retarded fucking political shit shoved down your throat like a good little fucking dog that you are. Like,
corporate cucks or unwilling corporate cucks.
you can shit
Either
on
way,
Actman for
they're
being a
owned by
corporate
the-
cuck, but you are subject to the same machine, my friend. You are a part. You are literally a part of the same system, just with a different machine. But you're too stupid to realize it. Like,
corporations.
Oh, me
Zooming out a
today!
little bit, another interesting issue here is the debate around company structure and the corporate life of video game companies. These three creators always toe the woke/communist party
Woke
line
communist,
rather than
right.
identifying the real problem, the actual workers at the bottom. They are the problem. Let me give you an example.
Bro.
So I've talked to a lot of people in
problem
the
is
AAA
workers.
game
They should just
industry
fire everyone.
confidentially the past few
Never
months.
make a video game
I can't
ever again.
reveal their identities. Companies like Ubisoft have a president, a board of directors, and these are the guys who just care about the money, basically. Below this line right here, you have all the creatives. Usually
wait,
the
hold on. You're fucking mentally ill. You're actually mentally ill if you think the problem is the workers and not the fucking corrupted corpos at the top that are spending billions and billions of dollars on video games nobody fucking cares about or wants to see, instead of actually providing video games that people fucking actually want. Right? Like, we're sitting here with Sony and we got Concord instead of like Bloodborne remastered. Like, are you fucking kidding me? Or not even remastered, remastered or remake, right? Like, everyone's been asking for it, yet the greedy corpos at the top don't fucking, they're literally so out of touch, they don't see what people actually want. They don't see what the market actually wants. So they're going to push whatever, they're going to show whatever fucking retarded dumb shit that they think will make them the quickest buck, without having any care for the quality of what they're approving of. Like, the problem is the corpos. It's not the fucking workers. You're stupid. You're dumb.
in charge of the creative work is the studio head, game director, somebody like that, and it's usually a whole group of people. Then below the studio heads, you have the 500 or 1,000 people who work at the company. When stuff goes bad and you have a game like Concord that fails, homo leftists like Bellular
Dude, this
always
game is
blame
so
the president.
woke.
It's the billionaires. It's the billionaires, they screech. But after talking to a ton of
It
people, in
literally,
AAA
it unironically is, because they are the people that are funding the games that you're hating on right now. It's literally them.
the past few months, I've come to learn this. Billionaires have no idea what kind of game their game company
Wow.
is making.
What a brave
Billionaires
take.
don't really care what kind like game the creatives are making.
Wow, it sounds like they're
Billionaires
the
just
problem and
want
not the
money
fucking
to be
workers.
made. So gay communists like Ackman, Bellular, and Skillup, whenever they talk about the industry, actually want you to be distracted from the real problem, the studio employees themselves.
Yeah.
The studio and the people on the bottom are the ones who actually make the game. They are the ones with pronouns in their bio. They're the ones with pride flags in their bio. It's
You're so
the
smart.
actual people
I'm
on
so
the
proud of
bottom
you. You're
who
so
are
smart,
making
bro.
these games trash. All you need to do is get on Twitter to see how true this is. Illustrators, designers, people like Kim Belair. Like I said, they're always gay Satanists, and everybody in the creative department at a video game company has pronouns and gay flags in their bio. The wild thing that's happening in the video game industry right now is the chickens are coming home.
No, I would say I kind of somewhat tiny bit I agree with one, like a tiny little chunk of this argument, and I don't. It's not the gays. It's not the gays or the Satanists. It's fucking Tumblr people. That's the fucking problem. It's the Tumblr people. Okay, like. That's the problem here. That's why these games have fucking shit character designs, shit stories, bad dialogue, bad gameplay, bad everything, is because these fucking corpos are fucking giving these Tumblr rejects fucking billions of dollars to like, or millions of dollars to make these fucking games that nobody cares about because like, it's like, oh my God. That's the fucking problem, dude. It's nothing to do with gays.
Billionaire investors for 20 years used to be able to invest money in Ubisoft and get a return.
Because Tumblr's a shithole. Tumblr's a shithole of like very out of touch
this year, and investors are going to start wondering why their $1 billion didn't turn into.
Or I would say this: the stereotypical Tumblrite, the stereotypical Tumblrite. That's the people that I'm talking about. Obviously, there's not. If you just casually browse Tumblr and you're like a normal person, obviously I'm not talking about you. But it's like some of these art majors that grew up on fucking like old Tumblr. Like they're out here making their own they're having billions and billions of dollars. Oh, thanks, bro. Like I think those people, those are the people that are the problem because they grew up in a space that was so heavily protected from the outside world and any outside criticism that they don't understand how to make a quality product, like quality character dialogue, quality character design. They have no idea how to make that because they grew up in an insular environment like Tumblr. That's the problem that I'm getting at. That's why a lot of these games fucking suck, is because those people are being given jobs when they should go back to art school and learn how to make actual fucking characters that look like people and talk like people. Dude, this game is for fucking women, bro.
In this year. And this is honestly the
ones
sea
making
change
internet
that
comments,
I'm
basically.
hoping for. This is what we are all praying happens. I want the billionaires to come in and fire all the studio heads and put people in there who can actually make a masculine freaking game for once. Guys, the funny...
Literally, what is this game? What is the game that I'm playing right now? Is this for women? Is this for women? Where's the dog? Where's the Candy Crush? This is like Candy Crush 2, bro.
And if they do,
oh my God, I fucking went back to the
people in there who can actually make
a lot of estrogen. Yeah, this game is full of estrogen.
Game for
that's
once. Guys,
that's within the stems, bro. That's within the stems is fucking estrogen. That's why we could power through fucking napalm fire and fucking automatically heal bullet wounds. That's what estrogen does, dude.
Funny thing is, the billionaires are on our side. We want games
they
with
are
hot
not.
chicks and manly dudes.
You're delusional.
Those are the games we are buying.
If it wasn't obvious.
Billionaires actually want us to get what we want. The problem is 90%.
Yeah, the billionaires are just the true altruists. They're truly altruistic people, and they just want what's best for us. Yeah. Yeah. Listen, I'm no socialist or anything like that, but how fucking stupid do you have to be to say this? Like, you are just completely fucking ignorant of reality if you genuinely think billionaires want you to be happy. They don't give a shit. They don't fucking care. You could die tomorrow and they would not care. Okay? They're there to make money. They're there to meet dividends. They're there to make their fucking investors happy, not you. You're fucking stupid.
% of the people who work at game studios.
If billionaires could get away with selling you fucking snake oil to this day, they fucking would. to put it bluntly. They would.
Are gay Satanists. The few based studios out there are giving us exactly what we want right now.
So stupid.
Asian studios, Czech Republic studios, Eastern European studios. Every other studio out there in the West is chugging the woke homo mind virus and is done, basically. They might as well close up shop. All right, so in closing, look, honestly, Actman and SkillUp can have whatever political opinion they want. They can be cucks and vote for Kamala this year. I don't care.
True.
My whole reason for making this video is to make you aware of the people whose videos you are watching.
Thank you.
Anytime you watch an Actman video or a SkillUp video or a Bellular video, just know you are funding the current establishment of video games.
Current dayers.
You are funding the LGBTQ games.
The
You are
RGB
funding
agenda.
woke games every time you watch Actman, Bellular, and
RGB
SkillUp.
agenda,
Conversely, every time
We're
you watch
coming for you.
Endymion, Jay the Concept,
We're coming for you.
Synthetic Man, Short Fat
Nowhere
Otaku, or
will be
Andy
safe.
Pants, we are going against the woke agenda and the woke mind
Short Fat
virus.
Otaku's a fucking
Oh, guys,
loser.
by the way, before I get out of here, please go buy this game.
No. Fuck you. Die. Die. 1111 explanation mark. Explanation. No, I'm kidding. And then we're gonna watch the debate. What are you doing? Chill. You're gonna make me overdose.
Like, they could give less of a shit about like the smaller games, which sucks because, like, and I saw your video.
Just slipped the call with the. What an
There he is,
asshole!
boys. The man
What's poppin'?
himself.
He's sitting there talking to one of his fans, and and he just fucking leaves without even saying bye. What a fucking cunt!
Yeah.
All right, Actman, I have one question just to
These
start
one
off.
pause? Yeah, maybe.
In the words of the African prince, why are you gay?
Very funny.
Why are you gay? Who says I'm gay?
You're not gay. It's just that you were supporting
You didn't follow through with the line, bro. Come on, man.
you were supporting Leon mods that were gay, and you were anti-Ashley mods, and I was wondering why you did that.
Huh?
Anti-Ashley.
You're wondering why I
What the fuck are you
did.
talking about?
What
Why-
are you referring to?
For Resident Evil 4, you were in support of Leon mods, and in support of gay Leon mods, acting like they were no big deal, and you were again, and then you called people that were pro Ashley mods. You were like, oh, they're weirdos.
I don't know if I said the term weirdo. I mean, if you have the tweet, we can go over it or whatever the tweets are.
Leon Touch. Or...
Yeah.
Well,
Do you have that on?
depends on what Leon.
So what
Okay,
I have
'cause
here is
I'll say like the modern Leon looks way too much like my cousin. It's like super weird. But like the older Leon from like some of the movies and fucking big fucker. The older Leon from like, Resident Evil 6 and shit. At least from my experience, like, yeah, no, he looks pretty hot.
this is my opening. Why are you?
This is
gay?
your this is your
This is my
your project
presentation.
file.
This is my Google Doc. So I thought this was one interesting tweet. You said,
Yeah,
so
I
a
mean
lot
we can start off with this stuff, by the way. Like,
dude, we're
I'm
just
down
dude,
to freeform.
dude, I'm just going right into it, and feel free to ask me a question whenever you want. But
The BBW.
I think a lot of people are familiar with the Nexus mods scandal. How they're banned. So people just wanted to remove LGBT trash from games, and Nexus was.
You know what? I
banning them
actually
and not
defend that.
allowing them
I
to.
defend
And
that.
then
If people want to
the
remove it,
reverse
that's
was
their
not
right.
possible. So basically, people are not allowed to remove.
I don't care. Like, I'll play the game how I want. You can
LGBT
play the game
stuff
how
from
you
games.
want.
And what you said here was, this is false. Nexus mods is not working to delete mods that remove pronouns from Starfield. And then there was a clarification note that said, from Nexus mods that said, this is actually true. If we think someone is uploading a mod on our site with intent to deliberately be against inclusivity or diversity, then we will take action against it.
Yeah.
Okay. So
So you think this is some kind of like gotcha? Like,
I mean, do you-
when
do
I
you
admit
not-
to mistakes, like,
So do you not see the double standard that people are allowed
It's not
to
the
put,
double.
like,
He just
gay
made a
stuff in
mistake.
there but aren't
He's
allowed
like,
to
he
aren't
assumed
allowed to remove it?
incorrectly.
are you talking about Nexus Mod's double standard?
Yeah.
Because, well, I mean, they're an independent company, aren't they? So they're
No,
allowed
they
to
can
do what they want.
but
Of course,
personally-
there might be a double standard.
If I ran, I would be like, if people want to remove that, that's fine. Like, they they could do that if they want. Like it doesn't affect. Like if you don't like the mod, then just don't download it. It's that simple. Just like if you don't like the woke shit in video games, then don't play it. Like that's the glory of the free market. That's the glory of the free market. You could and you know, this guy can complain about it. I'm not saying he can't. I'm not saying he shouldn't. I'm not saying he should be banned. He could complain about it. I think he's stupid. I think he's dumb. I think his points against the woke shit is fucking stupid. I think you can have good reasons to fucking not like the woke shit and find it annoying. I think you can do that. It can be annoying sometimes. When it's like forced, like it's annoying when the woke virtue signaling takes a forefront instead of like writing actual good characters or making an actually good video game. Like the pandering shit. Like I get annoyed when I'm pandered to. I don't know about anybody else, but I hate being pandered to. It's like, look, we're so pro-gay. We're pro-gay. It's like, I fucking get it. Like, Jesus, you don't need to make that your personality. Like, you know, just write a good character, right? Like, there's some examples of like horror movies and stuff like that try to be like, you know, there's a horror movie that's written by a gay dude who has a character that is basically like a gay stereotype. And I just find that shit so fucking annoying, right? I find that annoying. And it's like, oh, he's funny because he's the stereotypical gay character, you know? He has no personality. He always talks about men. And he's always gossiping with his female friends. Like, that shit is just so fucking obnoxious. You can have a problem with the woke shit. Absolutely. It's just this dude's reasons is fucking retarded.
Standard there. But
because it doesn't make any sense.
There's also the idea that no matter what they choose, they're going to piss some group of people off, right? If they allow mods like that, they're going to piss off one group, but if they take them down, they're going to piss off the other. So it's really a no-win situation for them.
Yeah.
And that's kind of up to people's own interpretations. But yeah, I believe I corrected that mistake that I made.
That's
maybe a quote retweet or something. So if that's all that can't be all the ammo you have. Surely you've got something stronger.
Oh, no. My other question is, does the fence ever hurt? Do the splinters ever hurt from sitting on the fence so much?
Comedic genius.
Oh, so is this the route you want to go down?
This is the route I want to go down. Let's go.
Are you sure?
Dude, just unload the ammo on me. Dude, I'm ready.
Are you sure about this, man? Because I don't think you're cut out for this. I don't think you know how this game is played.
Sweetie, I am. I'm so cut out for it.
Sweetie, he's supposed to be act man. You're not supposed to
you have done
talk
such
like the
a terrible
flamboyant
job
gay.
of purging your digital footprint.
Go ahead. I had an old Xbox channel that was stupid. Go ahead. Pull it up.
And an old Twitter account and a few old YouTube channels. And I have your permission.
Go ahead, dude. Do you want to call me homophobic now or later?
I mean, well, you don't care about that.
You don't hide it.
I care about
you don't hide it.
Being a fake, and that when the people find out who you really are, the leopards will eat your face.
Ooh.
Go for it.
He's a homo?
I've changed.
Fellow
I'll be
homo?
super transparent on what I've changed my position on and what I haven't changed my position on. I've always talked, even on my old Xbox channel, I talked about the woke garbage. It's just people didn't want to hear it at the time. And now my new channel, people want to hear about it. So I talk about it more.
Oh, so it's about views.
But,
it's about
okay,
views.
Certainly do.
You kind of said the quiet part out loud.
Though, dude, I really do want to ask you though.
I'll plug my ears and pretend like I didn't hear it.
Before we get into like digging up junk on each other. Dude,
that's what
I
this stream is. Isn't that
like
why
7 or 8
you're
years
adding
ago.
Ackman on?
And do you agree that there has been a steep decline in masculinity in video games since that era of like 06, 07? Like I know you love that era of games. Do you agree there has been a steep decline in masculinity since then in games?
Steep decline. I mean, there's obviously still instances of games that have masculine protagonists, sure, but you know, I would have to watch your masculinity video in its entirety. I think I watched about 7 or 8 minutes.
Okay.
And that one hit the algorithm. I noticed a change in the type of content your channel has. But to answer your question, if there's been a steep decline, how do you quantify masculinity? I mean, like the Doom games, like 2016, Doom
Eternal,
Doom the Dark Ages coming out.
Dark Ages, Eternal, like
that's
what?
Pretty fucking masculine.
Helldivers, Space Marines, like
Leon Kennedy,
decline.
Resident Evil 4 remake. I think Leon Kennedy's a fucking badass, pretty masculine. Isaac Clarke, the Dead Space remake, pretty fucking masculine.
Exactly, but which is a remake of a 2007 game.
Right, but those are still
It's a
remakes
remake.
released
It
within the
entire
last couple of
the
years,
character is
all
still
featuring
the character is completely
protagonists that
re-envisioned.
we
The
all
character
consider
actually
to
talks
be
this
fucking
time. He's
Giga
not a
Chads.
silent. He's not a
So,
silent stone face
Obviously,
dude.
there's some
He
contention
actually has
around
personality.
your premise that masculinity has fallen off on a steep decline or something. In some ways, sure. Maybe there's more pandering.
Well,
Go ahead.
I'm just saying that we had Medal of Honor, we had Sam Fisher, we had Ghost Recon, we had all of these great like masculine characters in games, and it seems like everything now is either a remake. Like what new, very masculine character has come in a game recently?
The Helldivers,
New?
Space Marines,
Yeah,
and gaming. Yeah.
Are you talking like entirely new franchise?
right. It's not a remake of a
my God, we didn't
2007
even
game because that
activate
just
it, dude.
proves my point that games back in the day were more masculine and everything's feminine now.
Everything.
I think you're just moving the goalpost because you were talking about masculinity in video games, and I gave you several examples of protagonists, but now you're saying, what about new characters? So you're kind of just moving the goalpost.
You are moving the
on
goalpost,
this.
yeah.
I don't have to move the goalpost. Dead
But
Space
you
is
are.
a remake of a 2007 game, so that proves my point. So,
Yeah.
but you disagree. You disagree that
It's a completely
games
different game.
are-
The
have
dialogue
been
is different.
feminized.
The
You disagree that
the story beats.
masculinity is
It's
in
a
decline in
remake.
video
Remake.
games.
Like
Is
it
that
is
what you're
like
saying?
it is not the same game
I
at all.
disagree with some parts of
Other
of
than
what you've
other
said.
than setting and premise, like that's basically it. It is not the same game at all. Maybe the boss fights are kind of similar. They're kind of similar, like, but it is a completely different game than the original. I'm a hardcore Dead Space fan. The remake and the original are very, very, very fucking different. It is not a remake in the sense of like, Spyro remastered or the Spyro remake where it's literally just the same game that it was when it came out. It's just with a new fresh coat of paint. Like no, like this, it's a remake. Like it is like different. It is very different. Don't know
So,
what the
yeah.
hell he's just talking about.
Has the
Well, yeah. Well, I would say this if I was in Ackman's position. Well, it was a remake, but it was made in the modern day. How come they didn't wokeify it?
check cleared for Payday 3?
Yeah, it did.
Okay.
Yeah,
all
Payday
right.
3
Hit the
sucked.
bank
Yeah.
account.
Yeah, sure did.
Okay.
It's great that someone is like you can finally confront me on that, man. Oh yeah, go for it.
Good. Because it was trash. I don't see how you could justify. I mean, right now there's like 5.
Do you want an actual explanation, or are you just looking for cheap gotcha moments? Because I'm telling you, man,
No, I do want an
my
actual-
closet is clean,
Dude,
Okay.
I do want an
Overrated?
I do
No,
want
I
an-
don't
and I
think
have
so.
found a lot in yours.
Oh boy.
Okay.
I think the free market is basically ensures that you might not get the perfect product. You might not get exactly what you want, but it offers a wide enough range of things to consume that I think most people can be happy. I think most people can be happy with the things that are produced in a free market versus like a controlled economy or like a mandated economy or a sanctioned economy or shit like that. In a free market, everyone gets a little bit of what they want, and everyone is generally happy with it.
I do want an actual explanation.
Oh, okay. Well, the explanation is that the version of Payday 3 that I played in New York, I was told by certain people at the company, like, I guess the word liaison would be the right word, like the creator liaison, the person who's talking to the content creators and telling them the plan and all that. And I had gotten back from the New York event, and I had checked the footage because they sent us all home with flash drives. And I checked the footage, and it's all corrupt. And I started talking to the other guys who were at the event. I was like, dude, do you have any working footage for this? Because mine is just totally fucked up. There's no audio. So there was technical problems at the event itself. Then when it came time for the beta, I think it was the public or the closed beta, they had 2 of them. I played that, had more technical problems with the servers. And I asked them, hey, is this what the game is going to be like when it comes out? Because I'm having server issues. And what I was told is that the version we played in New York was a newer build. And so I went into that with the impression that, okay, I'm going to post this video. I'm leaving for a trip, and I'm going to post this video before I leave. And I hope it doesn't turn into a shit show. And I feel like if I do have serious regrets about that, because if I had just done a better job in the intro of saying like, hey, the game is not out yet, please wait for reviews. I wish I had done that.
Yeah.
Repentance. We all have to repent, for our mistakes.
It happen. I mean, it's gonna happen when you make a career off of reviewing video games. you're gonna make a bad review. It's gonna happen. You're gonna make a review that's gonna suck. Okay, that happens. That's gonna happen. That's unavoidable. I don't understand the point of bringing this up.
And ask for forgiveness.
Yeah.
You're a religious man, aren't you?
I am, and I appreciate that because several people had brought that up to me, and it's good for you to hear an explanation for it.
I mean, that's the simpler explanation is that maybe it was a miscommunication from this guy. Maybe he was told something by someone higher up, and he relayed that to me, like, "Oh yeah, don't worry, it's a newer build," and so like these people had. The event was professional, everything except like the small technical difficulties. I hadn't ever really done like pre-release reviews before.
Mm-hmm.
Like I don't often get invited to those things. I think I've done Halo Wars 2 and Payday 3 are the only two events where I think
lucky,
I've been
dude.
Actually invited out to.
I almost kind of regret not pivoting to fucking gaming more because like I would love to have the opportunity. Like if I got invited down to play Doom Dark Ages early, I'd fucking come. I would come everywhere. Like,
I talk a lot of shit, so if you want to accuse me of being a shill, I don't get invited to a lot of things.
So you truly liked Black Ops 6? You truly liked the new Call of Duty game? Because that feels like we're waiting for the check to clear from Activision as well.
Nuked all of his tweets about Ackman. What a pussy.
See,
what a pussy.
The funny thing is,
and it's kind of funny because his video calls Ackman a pussy. His video literally calls Ackman a pussy and a coward. Funny.
Is that parts of your audience don't know that you're joking.
No, I'm not joking, brother. I swear to God.
I hear you laughing. Like
I'm laughing at the fact that I think you were.
I don't think you're an idiot, bro. If you're familiar with my content, you have a very good understanding of why Activision does not pay me or offer to pay me, nor would I accept offers.
Literally, because he's been heavily critical.
You're still talking.
He literally, Ackman. I'm pretty sure Ackman literally made a video about the problems with Activision, and one of the primary points was the fucking cover up of sex abuse. Like that was the big thing. Is like this is like completely disgusting and inexcusable. This is shitty fucking behavior, and nobody should be enabling this. Like he is not a shill.
About their game.
He is far from it.
You just said, what did you say? Treyarch is cooking with this one.
Yes.
So has the check cleared? That's my only question because the game is dog shit. I've played it.
Yeah, you're not allowed to have an opinion that's different from other people. You're supposed to be like him and have the status quo be set for you in the algorithm that you have been selected for by your communist overlord. Your MAGA communist overlord, and you're supposed to fall in line with everyone else. That's what you're supposed to do.
The game is dog shit.
Objectively, of course, right? Your subjective opinion. Yeah, you're fucking with me, bro. And it's like it's so easy to sniff it out, man. If you're gonna, I thought this was satire at first. What you were doing, I thought you were making fun of video game critique, or video game. Sorry, go ahead.
No, just because I'm chuckling doesn't mean this is a joke. I 100% think the game is trash.
Had the copium filled the nerve to claim
and you honestly, legitimately think I'm being paid by Activision?
Who's Kelly?
Dude, I do wonder if it's
the only two people I know right now is Andy and Ackman. Those are the only people I know.
Let's not insult both of our intelligence.
And I'm only just now recently familiar with Andy.
This here, okay? If you genuinely think
he's like some synthetic man clone or some shit.
I'm being paid by Activision. You have never watched a single Call of Duty video I've made.
You're still talking about the game though, so I'm trying to piece a lot of these things together. Like why,
and you're doing a really bad job of it.
Why
by the
you
way.
don't talk about woke stuff? Why you there's certain rakes that you avoid stepping on, and I wonder if it's to be more palatable to your corporate handlers. Okay, all right. I knew you were going to deny that, so it's fine.
What?
He didn't even say anything.
No, I'll answer that question.
He didn't even say anything.
I'll answer that. Why do I avoid? So I watched about 2 minutes of your woke YouTubers video, and I could not stop laughing. And I was like, I gotta sit down, get some popcorn, and really enjoy this. Right. I especially liked the part where you were like, why don't these YouTubers talk about racism directed towards white people?
Yes.
And you know what? You're right, bro. I started working on a new video. It's called "Why Is the Great Replacement Theory So Bad?" And I think the fans are gonna love it.
Yes.
We're just hard pivoting to political content on my main channel. I'm all in.
And I'm gonna
like
sell
you, man.
out.
I'm all in.
That's what I'm gonna do. I'm
Dude,
gonna
I
sell
get
out.
it. I
Add the
get
sell
it.
out part.
You want to protect your money. You want to protect your cash. And the way
You're
to do
the
that-
only shill here. You're the only person. You literally in this fucking stream admitted that you pivoted to political shit because of money. Shut the fuck up.
playing both sides.
Stupid.
No,
Dumb.
I am
Dude,
true
I
to
wanna protect
myself,
my money
Andy.
too. I want to protect my money too. I get
Yeah,
it.
you
No,
wanna
that's the
shill out
cost
for
of
the
your
other
own
side.
Soul, man, you are sacrificing something that you
What if
when you go up to the man upstairs, he's gonna know what you're doing. I know what you're doing. I've gone through your history. I have all the archives. I have the community post you deleted yesterday about.
What is he talking about?
You,
Wait,
you're
I'm
so
actually
bad
curious. What
at
is he talking
deleting
about?
things and hiding things from your audience, bro. I have it all. Okay.
No,
Was he
Are
gay?
you familiar with poker terminology?
and I want to see all of it, and I want to see all of the
do?
ammo that you have on me.
All right.
array
Well,
it
I mean,
all before.
you're in a position where
He
the
enlisted that
leopards
debate
might
stream?
come to eat your face.
Oh, I can't.
I'm
wait.
watching it on his channel though
can't
right
wait.
now. What?
When your audience sees the things you've tried to hide from them,
Go for it.
they will turn
Tell
on you.
Tell
Some of
us-
them will.
Tell us what I've hidden from my audience.
Ooh.
Go for it.
All right.
Oh.
Well, we could start off light, but you're
Start
a
off light.
huge fan of Starfield, aren't you?
At one point, I was a big fan of Starfield, and I have over. And
Oh.
I'm glad you brought that up because I actually get in fights with my own audience sometimes because sometimes I am.
After
Sometimes
nuking
there's
the tweets?
aspects of Starfield that I will justify, and I was a big fan of Starfield at one point. And over time, as I've played the game more, I've played it more, and I've realized that, I had so if you're talking.
Wait, that's how recent the Switch was? So he was like completely making like normal gaming content and he was like a normal person, but then he made like one video like criticizing woke shit in games and like all of a sudden he like made this insane pivot. You're fucking soulless. If that's true, you're fucking soulless. You have no soul and nobody should take your opinion seriously on anything. Like you literally sold out for the money. Like your opinion should not be listened to at all. Like because the second the anti-woke shit stops being profitable, you're gonna switch again.
Talking about my
What
pro
a
Starfield
fucking-
Xbox video that I made at one point.
What
Well, I'm
a
talking about
loser.
th-
What a
that and the
complete
hundreds
loser.
of
You're a gaming journalist and you're gonna sell out your voice that fucking quickly the second the money becomes too fucking good? Are you fucking kidding me? This is why I respect Actman because he's willing to put his foot forward even when people disagree with him. Even when people disagree with him, even when people even when he doesn't have a popular opinion, because he cares about giving his audience a honest version of himself, I feel, right? You know, it's not to say he's a saint or he's perfect or anything like that, but like he is at the very least far more genuine than this fucking piece of shit shill. Like
community posts
outta here.
sucking it off.
Nobody
you want to
should
talk
any
about
have
corporate
any-
chilling, man? Go down to Andy's Xbox channel and look at all the undeleted community posts he has sucking off Starfield.
Dude,
Go check.
No, absolutely.
If you want to talk, you want to accuse me of being a corporate shill, bro, we can play that
Dude, I
game.
just like the game. I like the game. I wasn't paid off.
Try to shit
I
and
wasn't
fail
paid off
miserably,
by
yeah.
Activision the way you
They,
are.
they
to
pay you
spill
$5 for
Black
each
Ops
of those
6.
community posts, bro.
No, go for it. Everybody can go look at it. Go
Look,
look at it right
look,
now.
you're faking this confidence, and I've seen through it. Okay,
Go
I
for
see
it.
through this facade.
Base
Your
Actman.
audience might not at this point, but if they watch the video that I create, they will. Some of them will. You know.
He's making a
So,
video?
one question for you. Concord had
Wait,
three
did it already come
black
out?
females in it and not a single white man.
That's not
Did
true.
you-
Three too many, isn't it?
Did you think that was strange at all? Did you think that was strange at all that it had three black females in it and one white man, or are you just going to ignore?
Oh,
like,
now it's
obvious
one?
stuff?
This is the hard-hitting stuff, bro.
No, it's just a question. Can you?
I'm
answer a
just
question?
asking questions. Was I? No, I was more distracted by how unappealing all of the character designs were. Imagine, like, see, the thing about
Yeah.
you, Andy, is that I
You would have gotten that opinion if you like watched the video instead of trying to use Actman's face as a means to fucking hunt to fucking chase the algorithm. Like you would know that Actman literally like you're so stupid. You're so
I've seen older videos of you.
Yeah.
I've seen things, and you are capable of having good, like, nuanced, well thought out takes.
Ooh,
What
thanks so much
you're
for that.
hard, yeah, but what you're hard pivoting to right now is built on a foundation of lies and hatred. Okay, and you're
Hatred-
pivoting to this
Hatred towards what?
towards anyone that's gay, all the LGBTQ community.
Did you say that you're a Christian
I
earlier?
see it.
I would not say I am a Christian. I'm not like a practicing Christian, but I do at times talk to friends, and what would it be like? Not necessarily practicing
Spiritual.
Christianity,
Spiritual.
but
I would say.
you
Why
talk
are
to
you
your
laughing?
friends and you
Integrity.
understand.
Why are
Actman,
you
this-
laughing when you say you're a fucking Christian and you fucking you've been baptized, hail Jesus or whatever the fuck, when you're literally like selling yourself out to the highest bidder, like the most un Jesus thing you could ever fucking do is sell yourself out to corporate overlords, to corporate anti-woke overlords. The most anti-Jesus thing to fucking do is basically be a fucking professional liar to your audience. You're gonna shit on Ackman for like not knowing exactly how, like he doesn't know the words to describe spiritual, like the fuck.
This is what
That's so
people
high.
say online. You have no integrity. This is what we're talking about.
What?
You have
That
zero
I'm not a
integrity.
Yeah,
Christian?
he doesn't have it.
Because
You're
I'm-
trying to
It's
play
alright.
both sides to make money on your YouTube channel. You have
Wait,
zero
hold up.
integrity,
You just
dude.
asked me if I was a Christian. Where were you going
Yes,
with that?
I did.
What does that have to do with my integrity? Only people with.
It had? Do you stand on your? Are you a Christian or not? And do you stand on those values?
No, I'm not a practicing Christian.
Okay.
No, I
All right.
don't go to church.
Okay, all right.
Why do you ask? What's the purpose of that?
Well, no, you just started. You know, it's.
Do you think I'm like, I'm a big fan of the 9th commandment. I'm sure you're familiar with it.
What is that? Coveting?
No. It's funny. My other buddy said it. Thou shalt not bear false witness against thy neighbor. I'm a big fan of that one.
Oh, okay, did I lie somewhere? Where?
You've done a lot of lying, buddy.
Or, okay, where did I lie? This should be good.
Yeah. Let's see.
It's like, I'm pulling it up. Give me a second.
We have a funny quote from you. Let's see if I can. I found your old video on political bias in game journalism. And again, it's like, this is a good take. But see, like, the audience you've cultivated is not going to like something that you say here.
Oh, great! I can't wait.
Uh-oh.
Yeah, these are your words.
Uh-oh.
The more gay, lesbian, trans, and female characters we have in games, the better.
Uh-oh. Uh-oh. The jig is up. The jig is up. Abort. Mistakes were made. We should not have had this live stream. What did he say? He said that like a couple years ago, right? You're like, what?
The more
Not
diverse
even.
perspectives we have in games, the better they will always be. This
Are
doesn't-
such a spineless
This isn't
fuck.
really lining up with the direction your channel is.
You are such a fucking shilling, soulless loser. He really, dude. He was trying to hard pivot towards the LGBT community. They weren't buying his fucking snake oil, so he went to the other fucking dipshits. So he was like, you know what? Who is more stupid than the Tumblr crowd? Oh, conservatives. Let me make a hard pivot to that.
Going and does it.
Oh, it works
Yeah.
out just fine.
What I will say is that about a year ago, I was
A year.
backing Xbox, and
A
I think
year.
it's pretty commonly known that I used to have an Xbox.
Oh my
channel.
God, you're a
And
chameleon.
I think in
You're
those
tipster.
moments of me backing Xbox,
This is tipster shit.
I would say stupid stuff at some points, and you know,
What
if
made you
anybody
change
wants
your
to
mind?
Find that or Google that or whatever. I
But I
don't
mean-
know.
Oh, is that one of those stupid things you don't
Yeah.
think?
Yeah. Well.
Oh, so you completely 180 that?
So yes, it was stupid. And so
Oh.
Why?
So what I think you need to understand is that I formerly had an Xbox channel, and when you're going down that logic of like,
Xbox
I have
groomed
to
him.
support everything Xbox does, you start to say stupid
Xbox
stuff,
groomed.
and
He's
you
unironically
grow.
saying Xbox groomed him. Are you fucking kidding me? I can't get it. No, he's really saying that. He's really saying that. He's really saying Xbox groomed him into being pro-trans. Are you fucking kidding me, dude?
You become a better person and you move on from that. And so
Are you becoming a better person though?
I
That
am.
is that.
I am.
You think so?
I am. Yeah. Do you want to go ahead and
Bro.
call me homophobic now or later?
You said that.
I don't
twice.
need
Like,
to,
is that
bro.
your-
Go
I don't
ahead.
think you're
Yeah, I'm
homophobic.
just-
I think you're
I'm
gay
ready-
as fuck.
I'm ready
Is this your
to-
fetish?
I think you're
Are
gay
you
as
into
fuck,
that? You
dude.
into the humiliation kink?
I'm
Yeah, like that, you fucking homophobe?
All right. Well, just know whenever you whenever you want to be like, oh, you're homophobic, I've just I've got a response ready for you. So whenever you want to do that. So here's my next question.
You think so little of me.
Given that LGBT are a tiny 3% of the population, is it strange at all to you that their depravity is being pushed in 100% of games now?
100%. Where does that statistic come from? Oh. It's not coming from any statistic, and it's literally just made the fuck up. Oh, okay.
So let's go back, because this is a pretty radical thing you've said. The more gay, lesbian, trans, and female characters we have in games, the
Oh,
better.
he's like, I ain't
wanna
gonna buy
focus
that
on this
pivot, bitch. We're
because-
gonna go right back to
Can
what
you
I
answer
just
the
said.
question? Not something that
What question? There's 3% LGBTQ plus. Why is there more representation in games? What do you-
No, no, no,
what's
no,
your-
make him answer.
They're
No, make him
3% of
answer.
the
Make him
population.
answer.
Do you find it strange at all that they're being pushed in 100% of the games now?
100% of the games, all of them.
Yeah.
Everything's woke now?
Dude, it's
Everything.
It's all, homo flags are in everything. Yes. Homo flags are in everything.
Literally everything.
Being pushed
Helldivers.
in every single game. Obviously,
Space
like you're
Marines.
like 100% of the games that like you're no. Come on. Let's be real. Do I think it's strange?
I get it. Why
I
you
don't
have to play both
necessarily.
sides. I get
I
it.
don't necessarily.
Play both
The
sides.
shark femboy.
What?
Go?
Play both sides so that you
What?
can keep making money off both audiences. I just want the right
Where did it go?
audience
What
to
the
know that
fuck?
you have zero integrity and you're full of shit. That's all I want them to know.
I don't know where it went.
Boy,
whatever.
you don't know what you're doing, man.
Yes. Okay.
You're too.
So moving
You're too
on.
pure for this, man.
So moving on. Why do you?
Wait,
hate the
I didn't
word-
answer the question.
Okay. Go
Do I
for
think
it.
it's strange? You want a real answer? No, I don't think it's strange. I think corporations do what thinks
I don't know
will
why
make
it's-
them money, and as you see with Concord,
I'm just gonna reset the
clearly
fucking
didn't
thing.
work out. Didn't work out. They didn't make money off of that. Do I think it's strange? No, it's a noticeable pattern you could trace at least.
Oh my God.
Well, not just back to 2020, but after the BLM protests, riots, after all of that, that's when a hard push began, where corporations started being like, "Wow, there's a lot of popularity behind this movement. Let's capitalize on that. Let's like that famous fucking what was it, a Pepsi ad?"
Yeah.
So no, I don't think it's strange that they're pushing it. I think it's strange that they push it as hard as they might have done in Concord, but that game failed for a variety of other reasons, not just because it had gay people in it. And it's like, I mean, you're using all the right dog whistles to get the certain audience and crowd that you want, and
Hitting
it's
all the
like
marks?
and sorry.
Based? Masculine?
You know, I can
Masculine
respect
check?
the grift to a certain extent, but you have absolutely no grounds to question my integrity when you have none.
Dude, you
The
play.
program's, like,
I mean,
glitched
I
out
get
or
why
some
you
shit.
play both sides because you can grow a bigger
You
audience.
keep
by
saying
not
that. I
pissing
don't
off
play
the
both
gays.
sides.
You
I
can
make
grow an
fun of both
audience by not
sides.
pissing off the gays.
Yes,
Dude,
yes,
you're
that's how
funny.
I grew my channel. But
You
it's
did,
obviously
right, I
my.
get it. You have zero integrity and you play both sides. I get it. That's
Yep.
the classic.
That's what I
acting.
do, buddy. I mean, I
Yeah.
just.
Okay, there we
I
go.
play
It's back
both
now.
sides. That's why both sides hate me at times, because I make fun of both of them.
True,
Because I
he
don't
got
restrict
shit. He
myself
got
to
shit
50%
from like
of the
the
material.
Reddit. Didn't
Why would
Actman literally got banned from a subreddit for supporting Hogwarts Legacy? Like, but yeah, he's the woke grifter. We got him.
I do that.
Busted.
When have you ever hated on the LGBT community in any
One
your
of my
videos?
most popular videos is
do it.
feminism and SJWs versus video. What are
Dude,
you
it's like
talking about?
It's like a 10-year-old video. People
It has 5.4 million views, bro. What are you?
Dude, people are like, what
You
happened?
keep
to
moving
that?
the goalposts on everything. It's like, when have you ever made fun? The Hogwarts
are like-
Legacy shit was last year. You
Literally.
don't know anything about my
Yes.
channel, bro.
People are like, what happened to that Act Man? That's honestly
What happened to
people
the
are saying now.
Actman a
What
year
happened to that
ago
Act
when
Man?
he's the
Because he went
same
away.
dude now?
He
Like
disappeared.
what?
No, he didn't. I made the Hogwarts Legacy video last year. What are you talking about?
Questionable.
Questionable.
What? Questionable?
Because
What do
it
you mean?
happened
That
last
video's still
year,
on my channel. You can
retard.
check it out
I'm
right
telling
now.
you what the audience
literally
is saying
last
about you. They're
year.
saying that you fell off.
Yeah. So you're just regurgitating what your audience is saying. I don't care what your audience thinks. I care about what you think. I want to hear your opinions, okay?
Well, dude, and I told you, I think it's incredibly strange to talk about Concord and not mention the clear woke slop. And You make
The-
fun of
It's
people
not
who use
weird. He
word
said
woke,
the
and
fucking
you
characters
never
design
use the word,
fucking
even though
suck.
it completely describes what's
They
going
suck.
on right now
They're
in
shit.
gay games.
They're
So
soulless.
the thing about the word woke is it harkens back to
Demonic
that
even.
old story we all
Evil,
read
Satan,
and were
not
taught when we were
pure,
growing up.
gay.
The boy who cried wolf. These days, it's the boy who cried woke. There is so much disingenuous criticism using the word woke. The word is so liberally applied to everything because there are so many online grifters who produce daily outrage content that are saying, this thing is woke, this thing is woke, you should be angry, you should be upset. Tune in tomorrow for episode 4169 on why Star Wars is woke now and why you should hate it and be mad and angry and upset. There's so much of that going on that the ending of the story of the boy who cried wolf is that at the end there was a wolf out there, but because there were so many false claims of there being a wolf, the people didn't help him. So that's what's happened with the word woke. When I hear somebody, so it's what happened to the words racist and sexist a few years ago. People were saying like air conditioning sexist and, you know,
Right.
all
I
this stupid
remember
shit is
that.
racist and sexist.
I remember the
and it
air
destroyed the
conditioning
meaning that
sexist.
those
Oh
words are
my
supposed
god,
to have.
dude.
The boy who cried racist, the boy who cried sexist, the boy who cried woke.
Wonder who
These
fits that
are
description. Yeah,
three
literally.
books in a volume. Okay? That
Dude,
all have the
so-
same ending.
Dude, so it's I mean, you're a video game critic and you do video game analysis, so I find it shocking that you don't see the pattern in a game like Concord having
Pivot.
3 black females in it and not a single white man. As a very astute, very talented, very good at making videos, it's just
Well, thank
wild
you.
to me
Thank
that you
you.
don't. It's
Unisex
wild to
bathrooms
me
at
that you
Death
don't
Space. True.
put together
Whoa.
a couple,
The entire
string
game
together a
ruined.
couple of the dots, and even mention like, hey, you know, I think there might be a pattern here in all these dog shit gay games that keep coming out.
A pattern. So you're equating black people in video games.
No. It's not about
With-
black people in video games. It's about
Yeah, he's not there yet. He's not at that stage of the grift yet.
Of
But
everyone.
you just
gotta-
talked
you
about
gotta hold up on
there's
the
3 black
racial
people in
comments
this
just
video
yet,
game
all right?
and
We're
no
getting there.
white
We're getting
guys. Excuse me. And that's like
You like
that's the
RPGs?
biggest
I'm very
reason
big
you
with
think why
RPGs.
Concord
No.
failed.
I'm giving you a tiny.
Okay.
For me, they have to be action RPGs. I can't like it's very hard for me to sit down and play like a turn-based RPG. Like I just it needs to be I could do it. I like Paper Mario and like the Mario RPGs and shit like that. I like stuff like that because the turn-based combat is actually engaging. Because it forces you to actually time button presses in order to like perfectly dodge or perfectly attack enemies and stuff like that. And something so small like that, I think really makes a game more enjoyable for me specifically. I would say that. But mostly I'm like action RPG, Dark Souls kind of shit.
Tiny example
Monster
of a
Hunter.
larger problem that everyone on the internet agrees is going on everywhere right now.
but
And you
the
seem to be
problem-
blind to it,
No, I think
and you just
Signetic
seem to
Man would
turn your
actually
head the
kinda
other
agree
way.
with
And I'm saying that's what's
I'm-
annoying your audience is that they're just like, yeah, Actman just denies all this stuff because he wants to hang out with leftists. And I'm sure you have a lot of leftist friends in the industry and all these homos, and you go to pride parades.
True.
And like, I get it, dude. No, seriously.
No,
Bro,
true. No, true.
dude.
You're not allowed to do that.
I
You're a
get
straight
it.
white male.
You're about your money at the end of the day. You're about your money, so you have to play
You're
both
about your
sides
money.
in order
Very,
to keep both sides happy.
again-
but I
again
think
with
it
the,
means you have no integrity. That's all I'm
hypocrisy.
going to say.
The irony.
And you're
Can
right.
you,
and
can
you're-
you go back? Wait.
No,
what
and
did
you're
you
right.
say just 25, 30 seconds ago?
Dude, you're right.
Wait.
that I have
Can you
changed-
just reiterate what you were saying? I kind of spaced out for a second.
Cooney is the best.
Really? You want me to repeat what I just said?
Yeah.
I
Just really
said-
hammer it home.
I said that you are playing both sides. You have no integrity. And I know that you're
Oh,
gonna,
now
you're
he's
gonna
playing
cut
both
together a
sides.
Video.
Wait, so then what the fuck? Is he woke or is he not? Is he a woke shill or is he not? Is he now you're saying he's playing both sides? Sounds like the goalpost has just it's shifted. It's shifting on the ground. It's fucking friction is occurring.
Of me a year ago saying something stupid,
fucking goalpost
and I'll
is
be the
moving.
first to say that I've grown since then, and I've moved on from former views.
Yeah,
you've
you
grown
moved
since
on
then.
from the Xbox console warrior grift to the
100%.
anti-LGBTQ
Yeah.
grift.
Sure, if that's what you want to call it.
That's
Have
what it
you-
is.
That's
Yep.
what it
Can you
is,
admit-
man.
Yep.
Can you admit that you've moved on from making based videos to making
Based-
play both sides puss
What?
videos?
Fundamentally, what is different from the content he makes now from the content he made like fucking 5 years ago? I say this as someone I've watched Actman for a long fucking time. His videos are the fucking same. Nothing has changed, right? He puts out quality reviews of trending games and trending topics related to gaming. He's done that. Like, it's the same thing. Nothing has changed.
Dude, seriously.
See, you're not being fucking serious with this,
I'm
bro.
serious.
You
You
keep
have
laughing
splinters.
because
You have
you know
splinters.
what you're saying is so ridiculous.
Dude, you have
Like,
splinters
that's why
in
you're
your-
laughing.
Dude, you have no. I'm chuckling because
Okay.
it's funny.
I play both sides.
You have splinters in your ass from sitting on the fence so much, dude. You have splinters
Dude.
in your ass from sitting on the fence so much.
All you're doing is just taking comments from your comment section
No,
and
dude,
just
it's
throwing them
true.
at me. You're not you're not giving me like your
You know, I mean, you can mock Ackman for having the fence up his ass, but at least he has a fucking clear throat and it's not stuck and clogged full of fucking anti-woke cum down your fucking throat, dude. Like, you can literally sit there and like fucking joke and like be like, oh, Ackman, how's the fence feel in your ass? Like, your throat is literally clogged with cum from like other anti-woke grifters. Like, get the fuck out of here. You're not even brave enough to have your own unique opinion when it comes to some of these fucking topics. You're literally just drag and drop, copy paste what every other anti-woke grifter is saying. You're actual fucking coward. Like, get the fuck out of here, dude. Holy shit.
honest actual opinions. You keep saying like,
That is no. That is 100%. That is 100% my.
well, the
opinion.
audience is saying this. The audience is saying, I'm not saying it. I'm just asking questions. Fence sitting. So
Yeah.
how do I sit on the fence?
By
Point.
I mean, I get it. It helps you make money as a YouTuber.
No,
but
no. I'm not asking. I'm asking for examples of when I've sat on the fence
Dude, I
and
literally-
when
Rags, I
I've
don't know,
played
dude.
both sides. When do I do that?
Okay, look, I get it. I just watched a political video you made a couple weeks ago, and you talked about how I don't get into politics because I think politics are toxic, and I just want to talk about games, and that's fine. And
He's
that-
never
and
said that.
has
Ackman has not
given
been
your
afraid
type
to
of
get
content
political
that
in some of
makes
his
sense
videos, ever.
because it helps you play both sides, and it helps you make as much money as possible.
Play
to
both
not
sides
talk
when he
about
got banned
politics.
from
And
a
it's
subreddit
smart.
for supporting
Politics in
Hogwarts
the
Legacy.
real world. Okay, I'm not
And
gonna
he's-
make a video
and he's
about
being
gun
he's being
control.
he's being finger wagged to right now by a fucking anti-woke grifter. Yeah, he's playing both sides all right. Yeah, you got him. Grift
You know what I
exposed.
mean? I'm here to talk about politics in media, in storytelling. That I'm fine with. I'm not going to tell you how the fucking country should be run. Okay? I make video game videos. So what do you mean sitting on the fence when I say, okay, I'm not going to turn into like a political channel that talks about, free speech and Second Amendment shit. Like, I do that shit on my Twitter, but that's separate from the YouTube channels. Like, I say dumb shit on Twitter all the time, but so this isn't really an example of me sitting on the fence when it's pretty clear cut, like what the intention is. Do you understand what I'm saying?
Maybe reiterate it for me one more time.
Yeah, he's a bit
You
slow.
spaced out. See, it happens. So the video on my second channel about everything is fine in America. I thought that was a good title.
Yeah.
The point of that video is essentially like, hey, it's a really toxic time in America. There's a lot of heat in the rhetoric and discussion going on, and
You know, I want to say like this guy wants to weaponize religion and stuff like that. If you're gonna be religious, be like Wendigoon. Wendigoon's a great example of a religious person. Where this guy, he has his own personal takes on certain things and issues, but you know what? For the most part, he keeps it to himself because he doesn't want to contribute to the already hostile, toxic, fucking shithole environment that everyone is currently living and experiencing right fucking now. He doesn't want to contribute to that insane. He doesn't want to contribute to the toxicity shithole that we're living in right fucking now because it's annoying and it's grating to have to constantly fucking tone police and be checked by other fucking retards online about the shit that you're fucking saying. Wendigoon is I just want to make content about horror and video games and whatever the fuck, and I just want to have a good time. I don't want to make everyone laugh and shit, right? Like, be like that. Like, strive to have less negativity in the world. I personally won't. I like the negativity, but like everyone else is fucking sick and tired of it. All right, so I kind of respect the guy who's willing to be, who's willing to put his foot down a little bit. All right, he's like, you know what? No, I'm gonna be a positive Andy. All right.
I don't want to divide my audience by. Sorry. I don't want to divide my audience into and turn it into some like political channel where I like start preaching about,
Right.
whether they're going to take our guns away or First Amendment or I'm not here to talk about policies in the real world. I'm here to talk about video games, why they're awesome and bad, and politics in those
Andy
games
in his name.
is part of that analysis. If they're awesome and bad. When you say, "Oh, there's
They're,
3
like,
black people in
anti-woke, Andy.
Concord," I look at that and I say, "Okay, that's on like a very, very, very low list of things I think are wrong with Concord."
No,
right?
there's actually like 5 or 6 black people in Concord. I said,
Yeah.
Oh, now there's
women
5.
in
What are they?
Concord.
What are they multiplying via mitosis? Like, how did that happen? Wait, there's 5 now.
Oh, even
no,
worse.
it's-
Even worse. They were women too. Fuck.
Dude, it's
What
funny that you bring
happened?
this
What
up
the fuck?
because somebody on your server actually called a black person a monkey. It's funny that you bring up race.
way.
I saw this clip.
No,
This
no,
shit
One
is so
person in my
stupid.
fucking Discord server
no,
said
and look,
something
look,
racist
dude,
once.
and look,
Oh
dude, I
my
know-
god.
look,
Oh
dude,
my god. He's so based. Are you
look,
for real, bro? Are you
no,
for
no.
real?
No,
Don't
no,
come
no,
at me
and
with
look-
this fucking weak shit.
No. And look, I will be the first person to say that there's stuff on my Discord that happens that I don't know about. My only point in saying this is that there's nobody more racist than leftists like you. Nobody is more
Like
racist.
you?
How the fuck did you
Someone
extrapolate
else
that?
saying
do
something
you have
like
brain damage?
You're fucking mentally ill. You are mentally ill. There are worms in your fucking brain, brother. Fucking what? Leftists like you are so racist that someone completely unrelated to you said something racist in your server one time. Fuck out of here, dude. Get the fuck out of here. Slow the fuck down. I'm trying to give you fucking shit, dude.
How did you extrapolate this from
Like
some
Burger
fucking
Andy.
random? This is what you come at me with, bro?
So,
Oh my god.
so
This is weak.
no, dude.
You ain't
I'm
no
just telling
Giga
you-
Chad, bro. This is
Dude, I'm just telling you that somebody
is
on your
soy.
server, there's
You're a
black
soy
guy
new
from-
male bug
There's
man.
a black guy from my community on your server, and he got called a monkey. And then somebody said that he lived in a mud hut. So I guess these are the people.
Hey,
that
Did he get
well,
reported?
thank you for bringing that to my attention because I
Yeah.
can talk to my mods and take action against this.
Yeah.
If action hasn't already been taken.
Yeah. Well,
But this
no,
is
I
the
just-
hard-hitting stuff. The Discord.
I love
messages
this little thing too, where he sent one of his fucking goons into Ackman's server, and it's like, oh, coincidentally, this goon that he sent into Ackman's server got called like a racial slur. Number one, I want to know the context behind that, because number one, could be fucking lying, or number two, he was baiting. He was completely fucking baiting. Now, that doesn't excuse the person that took the bait. That person should be banned unequivocally if that's how Ackman wants to run his server. I don't really care how people want to run their server. I run my server how I want to. By the way, N-words are fucking banned. But, like, you know, something tells me he was probably trying to bait people to, like, say some fucking shit and, like, to try and hold it over Ackman's fucking shit. Play the vid on screen. Like, right now? Oh, sure, if it's relevant. Ain't nobody trying to see fags in their videos. Aren't these, like, kind of, like... Isn't this, like, kind of against Discord's TOS? Don't go report his shit. Just to be clear, don't report his shit. Okay? But I just kind of think this is kind of stupid for you to run your Discord server like this and let people say this kind of shit, because this is against Discord's TOS. Your server is going to get taken down. And something tells me you're waiting for that to happen so you can fucking bitch about it. More slurs. I mean, I get the point, yeah.
random
You're welcome.
users in a public
welcome.
server.
Yeah. So no,
Wow.
I thought it was
I
funny.
thought
that
it
you
was
bring-
funny because it shows how racist you are that one
thought it
person
was-
got in your server and said something racist.
So
And that
right.
that I'm putting all on you. And you're a leftist.
It's
And
more-
you're
I think it's
like,
more
are you
your-
retarded, Andy? You're not
think it's
retarded.
more-
There's no way you can make this possible connection through any logical means
Dude.
and actually believe it.
Dude, your friends that go to the Pride Parade are gonna
Dude,
hate
your friends
that you
are
said
gonna
retard
hate
right
that
now.
you said retard.
They're
right
gonna
now.
I don't give a shit.
Your
I don't give a
leftist
shit.
friends are gonna hate that you said retarded.
I know. You
Okay,
guys
and
should
where are
check-
your
check out
friends,
my
by the
leftist
way?
friends from the
Where are
uncensored-
your friends, by the way? You switched sides on a dime a fucking year ago because your fucking leftist grift didn't fucking work. Your far left super woke grift didn't work. Where are your friends, buddy?
Subscribe podcast that I was just on. Those guys, man, they really want to take away our guns. And
Right.
yeah.
No, I guess I get, but I brought that up
Shout out
because
to the guys on unsubscribe. Those guys are fucking awesome.
I've seen
Had a
some of the
great
videos.
time,
That's funny.
by the way.
I just thought it was funny with Concord. I love black characters in games. I think it's great to have black characters in games. My point is that it's odd to be like, hey,
It's odd. It's odd that you say that. Yet every time a black person is in a video game, you seemingly, have something negative to say about it. It makes it, makes the association of woke and, a black person existing, very, very weird. Very, very weird. Like, why do you say that's woke? Why is it woke? Weird. Odd.
here's 6 black characters in a game and not 1 white character, and it shows a bias. And I think you do your channel a disservice by like never talking about it.
Oh,
And
he's
it's
the
like
one
you
who's doing the channel
specifically avoid
disservice. Right,
ever
gotcha,
talking about
gotcha.
these things like the uglification of women, dude. Like
The
Star Wars-
uglification.
Jerk off the porn.
Did you come up with
Bro,
that
you
word?
know it's
That is
true. Dude.
the uglification.
Are you gonna sit here, dude? Are you gonna sit here and deny that women are being made ugly in games? Like you're chuckling about it, but it's
Sure.
true.
You're laughing. They're uglifying fictional women in my video games, and you're laughing.
Yeah, Samus ain't a babe no more. She's. If you want to, if you want actual real answers, but you're going for like cheap gotchas that are not
no,
going to work. Okay, you're firing blanks at me, bro. I mean,
I
and
want both. I mean, if you'll answer them, I'd like real answers and gotcha answers. But
gotcha answers. Well, fuck, you got me. Women are super ugly in video games.
No,
How have I not seen the light? I'm
Dude,
just now seeing it, Andy.
I just find it very strange that you would
I'm
deny.
gonna overdose on
Dude,
estrogen,
it's like,
bro.
Deny
guess
what?
guy
Deny
keeps
what?
shitting,
Finish
man.
that sentence.
I find it interesting that you would deny the obvious like uglification of women that's going on in games right now. Like, are
Okay,
you
so
really
do you
denying
remember
that?
what I was talking about with the boy who cried wolf? Do you remember that?
Yes.
You can play that
Okay,
game,
so
yeah,
when
literally.
people come out and I hear
I'm not
about
shocked,
this game as
though,
well,
that it
this,
serves like that.
blah 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 blah. Hear that shit. If you go on Twitter, you will see something new every single fucking day.
You can pistol
I
trick
don't
the stem
make
pistol.
videos just because one person on Twitter said it's woke or wow, look at how ugly they are, and all that shit. It's like I'm going for substance. I'm not just here somebody to obsess over the graphics of every single video game female character and like analyze how big her boobs are and whether she's got camel toe. I try to cover important shit about video games.
Yeah, exactly.
And
How is
that's fine if people
It's
want to cover
important.
that shit.
I need my goon
and talk
material.
about that.
Dude, but you're
But
talking.
I'm not obligated to make videos about the uglification of women.
No,
you
no,
know?
I'm not saying you're obligated to make videos of.
You literally did in your video. You're saying you even in this debate, like 5 fucking minutes ago, you said you're doing your audience a disservice when you don't talk about these things. So you literally are saying that.
About it, but
You're saying why don't I? Because I'm interested in
No,
other
he's not
aspects
saying why don't you. He's saying you're doing your audience a disservice.
of video games. Like
right that isn't going to piss off the lefties. I get it.
yeah, oh yeah. I would never want to piss them off. Never.
So,
Oh.
let me just
Let
confirm.
me
What
take,
happened
let me
to
take
my
a tip from you. I
friends?
should start scrubbing my stuff, like the feminists and SJWs. I should get rid of that.
True.
I should get rid of the Hogwarts Legacy video so that I can really
be consistent.
lean hard into
Bro.
appealing to leftists.
My friend.
Good strategy. Good strategy, Andy.
Dude, I wasn't very good at. I clearly wasn't very good at scrubbing my stuff.
No, you weren't. You
No,
left
you're
a
not.
massive fucking paper trail, and I have no
Yeah.
idea why
don't-
you
don't give a
agreed to
shit.
talk with me when you
I
left
literally-
so much evidence behind.
Dude, I grew as a person. Can you say that you? grew as a
You're gonna have to flip
You
flop.
did not grow as a person. You went from sucking one dick to the other. You're a pathetic loser.
on a lot
No,
of
I'm not-
things, man.
Oh, I will 100% say yes. I flip flopped and I grew as a person.
Yeah, you
Are
flip-flopped,
willing
all
to
right,
admit
yeah.
You
have
flipped
changed?
on a
Yeah.
lot of things.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Oh.
I mean,
Are you willing to admit that you went from catering to an alt-right audience to now you're talking to lefties
What?
now?
no.
I must have missed the Sieg Heiling fucking SS uniform wearing Actman arc. I'm sorry, I must have missed that. I must have missed that. When did that happen?
What are you talking? When did I
What
cater to an
When the
alt-right
hell did that
audience?
happen?
Your audience is saying you used to be based and you're not
Again,
anymore.
That's the alt right arc.
your audience. What do you think? Don't talk about my audience or your audience. This isn't a debate
I
between
think-
me and your fucking chat, okay?
I think you're a lefty now. I think you've gone left.
Oh yeah,
Definitely.
hardcore.
Dude, yeah.
I want
I get
I
it
want
though. Like
communism.
Activision, if you want to rub elbows with the Activision execs and all those people,
You're just
gotta,
recycling all this dumb shit that isn't sticking at all. Like,
okay, all right.
like.
But hang on, back to the women thing.
Andy, let me.
But
let me
back to
ask
the thing
you
that Ackman has already addressed, that it doesn't fucking matter. Let's go back to that.
question.
Let's go back to my comfort topic.
Yeah.
Has God taken the anger out of your heart?
That's a good
Why do you
question.
ask that?
That's a good question.
Just curious.
Yeah,
I
just wanna know.
mean, if you're,
Do you think? I want you to be. You don't have
Have you become more or less hateful being a Christian?
to be honest with me, but you got to be honest with him.
Yeah.
well,
Do you think where you're at
wait,
right
wait,
now,
wait, you're not a Christian?
God has
so I
taken the
assume-
anger out of your heart?
Ooh,
Wait,
he does not
are
want to
you a
answer
Christian now?
it.
Do you believe in God?
He does not
Because
want
it
to
sounds
I
answer
didn't
it.
say that.
You
I'm
believe in
I'm
God.
asking
Question's
you,
not about
man.
me,
I'm
bitch.
asking
It's
you.
about you.
What does it matter if God doesn't exist? What does it matter?
What are you talking about?
What-
you think
what do you
God
mean,
doesn't
why does it
exist
matter?
now?
You're a Christian.
No, you said that you're
Are
not
you
a Christian
retarded?
earlier, so I assume you don't think God exists. So what does it matter?
Oh, so you're just
But
making
the question's not
assumptions.
directed at Ackman. It's directed
so
at you.
you do believe that God
Retarded.
exists?
I believe a God exists.
Okay, so you're not a practicing. Would you call yourself a Christian?
He's spiritual.
No.
He's spiritual.
No, I don't go to church. I don't practice religion.
Okay.
I mean,
Which is
you know,
based,
there's,
honestly.
like
I'm kinda spiritual,
non-denominational
too.
people who
I don't necessarily
don't
believe-
subscribe to like.
I don't believe in a God, but I don't reject God's existence. Like I don't think it's not possible that a God could exist. It's very possible a God could exist. It's very, very possible. My thing is, I've already said this a few times, but it's like, in my brain, if a God exists, I don't think it makes any sense the God would be like anything that we could ever we could ever imagine, let alone perceive. I think if God exists, he exists outside the confines of our reality and our existence, and pretending to know what he is and what he's like and what he wants is fucking stupid. That's what I think.
At least from my understanding,
right.
you know, different denominations. There's so many interpretations of Christianity, but
Right.
It exists, but it
I'm
also
asking
doesn't
you-
exist.
I will.
I mean, is that what you're saying my position is? Because like I'm saying I'm not a full-blown atheist where I'm like, no, God doesn't exist. That's stupid. That's dumb. Like, could exist. Absolutely could. Absolutely could. I just can't perceive. I can't imagine a God exist. I don't think I can imagine exactly what kind of God it is, or what this God is, or the motivations of this God. I think its motivations are so beyond our thinking that we literally cannot. I think we literally cannot perceive it. Well, oh, you're trying to simplify it? Well, I would say the simplification is God could exist, but it should be completely irrelevant to us. It should be completely irrelevant, I think, in my opinion. People can make it relevant. They could use it as a guiding factor of their lives, you know, and they can assume what God is and wants and stuff like that. I think that's fine if they want to use that in a healthy way. Oh my God, this shit sucks. That they could do that, and they're right to do that. I think that's their. I mean, I don't think God is gonna care. I don't think God cares. That's just my thing. Yeah, basically.
Pray about that, and thank you for bringing that to my attention, and I will consider that.
Consider what?
Your question about me being hateful, and you know, like as a Christian, I do have to consider that stuff. Like
As
I
a
don't,
Christian.
I
You do.
don't want to be hateful. I don't.
You
wanna be
have to look.
But
you
see,
have to decide how you want to pursue internet fame. What path do you want to go down? Because, like I've told you, I've seen some of your other older videos that you've tried to hide from your audience, and some of them are good. Some of them are good. You know, you had a video about how Fallout New Vegas has the best quest design, and you know, it's like, yeah, fuck yeah. You know, you should do more stuff like that and not pander so much to the gays are destroying our video games crowd.
Well,
It's
they
like,
are, though,
sure,
dude. Like,
sure.
it's so obvious
Yes,
to
but the
see.
boy who cried wolf, okay? So it's hard to find the wolf when every fucking time a new game comes out, it's woke and the gays are ruining it. Every fucking time a new video. You just said 100% of the games that come out are woke. Every single fucking one of them, okay? This is a boy who cried wolf scenario, and it.
Okay,
So I can't. How am I supposed to take? Am I just supposed to believe in what you say blindly?
Dude, this
Are you the ultimate arbiter of what's gay and woke and all this? You know what I mean? Like,
dude, I'm just saying it's odd that you
For someone who's so anti-gay, you
never
sure are
talk
very
about
quick
it.
to sniff it out
I
where it
talk about
exists,
when
huh?
I feel like it's an actual issue,
Never
or when
talk
I
about it.
have like the
find me-
Hogwarts Legacy stuff, bro. That
Okay,
was a
all right.
huge deal. That was a
Okay.
huge deal. I've
Okay,
talked about
I
this
will check out
before.
the
I did a video. It was like Ocarina of Time is a gay coming of age story. I did a response to this random article, and it was so bizarre, and it was just what I've always made fun of and criticized on my channel is bad faith critique of video games and the medium of video games. And people make bad faith arguments on the left, people make bad faith arguments on the right. Okay? I don't discriminate against either of those. It's all fair game. Okay? It's all fair game. So I don't fence it. I don't play both sides.
Dude, of course you do. You said you did in a video. You said, I don't want to talk about politics.
That's politics in the real world, not in video games. Come
I love
on,
how
bro.
we changed from he's playing
same
both
thing,
sides
dude. You're
to,
still
No,
or
it
he's
isn't.
playing
No, it isn't.
pandering to lefties, so now
How-
he's playing both sides.
Because you don't want to piss off the leftists because that would interfere with your bag. I get it.
That is the dumbest fucking thing I've heard.
Okay.
Why would I not look at the views you're getting on your audience? Why would I not cater to that crowd? What are you talking about?
Because you don't want it. Because you would lose.
Yeah, I would lose.
You
yeah,
would
I would
lose.
the
You
left.
would lose. You've done nothing but gain since your pivot to the other fucking side. You fucking retard. What have you fucking made? You would lose. You're gaining right now. You're gaining.
That's why when you're saying your audience is wondering why you don't cover this, yeah, it's when people unsubscribed.
Right. And no,
It's not the leftists.
dude.
It is way easier to pander and shift to gaming, political, anti-woke shit. It is way easier because you could just shit out video after video after video after video after video after video after video. And like, look at Jeremy. Look at fucking the Courting. Literally like almost daily uploads of just like the next fucking woke thing. The next woke thing is bad. Next woke thing is bad. Next woke thing is. You could just shit those videos out. You don't need to edit it. You don't need it. You don't even need to fucking think. You could just spot out black person, DEI, and I'm anti-woke. That shit's cringe. That's lame. Fuck this company. Blah, 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 blah. All this fucking retarded shit, right? Like, that's all you need to do. It's stupid. It's dumb. You're stupid.
I do appreciate your advice from earlier, but the reality is,
Do you want to focus on that?
Even in my old Xbox videos, I talked about woke stuff. I talked about woke stuff on my old Xbox channel. It's just that happened to be an audience that didn't want to hear me talk about the woke stuff, and I was like, okay, I'm gonna follow the algorithm and make content. That
I'm gonna
that my
follow
audience
the
wants
algorithm. He's not even trying to hide it, bro. That's the sad part. He doesn't realize he's supposed to try and hide it.
here, but I still 100% have always believed the woke stuff. I've always been very passionate and outspoken about my faith.
Yeah, but you had
nothing changed in that regard.
You had nuanced takes, though. That was the difference, is that you would say things along the lines of, yes, you know, I think more trans, gay, lesbian characters in games is a good thing. However, that doesn't mean you get to criticize. Wait. However, that doesn't mean I'm paraphrasing what you're saying, by the way. But I have we have the videos. But you would say, however, that doesn't mean you get to criticize Kojima for fetishizing women in his games. And I was like, you know what? That's a nuanced take. Like,
right.
you are hard pivoting to a very specific crowd. And
Dude, I'm not pivoting to anything. This is stuff that I've always talked about. I'll show you
You said more games need to have more trans and LGBT character. Like, this is no. What?
You have always talked about it, but you were not as far gone as you are right now. That's what I'm trying to say. Is that that's why I asked.
How much longer we got?
You know, did
Like
God
20 more
allow?
minutes, I
Has
guess?
He taken the hatred out of your heart? And you don't have to answer that to me or your audience or anybody, but you will have to answer that to Him. You know,
dude. There's certain activities and actions that God says are shameful and says are sinful, and so
and the ninth commandment.
I'm taking a stand for Christ every single day that I make my YouTube channel and that I make videos. I'm taking a stand for truth.
I just
I'm
realized.
taking a stand for God, and so I don't have
my
to be
friends are
ashamed
shut.
about any of that.
No,
As opposed to playing both sides and like kind of claiming to be a lukewarm Christian and like, oh, I'm gonna
lukewarm Christian. No. Don't misinterpret.
Never claimed.
I don't actually believe anything. Versus like I'm standing
Never
on
claimed.
God's word. I'm a Christian and I'm standing on those values and I make videos about it. But I get it, look, dude. I get it. You don't want to get into religion. Nobody ever wants to talk about religion, so I'm not going to talk about that.
I don't. I brought it up for a reason.
Yeah, let's talk about it.
I mean, in one video I found, you said you used to debate atheists.
Dude, I was debating atheists yesterday people on my
really?
channel, hated it. So my channel is maybe like 70% religious people and like 30% atheist agnostic. And I was debating with atheists on my channel yesterday, and I lost like 22 subscribers because I was debating atheists, and I shouldn't have done it. So anyway, I was debating.
I do find it interesting that you keep note of exactly how many subscribers.
Yeah,
it
like
is. I
what?
remember a
This guy has like 100,000 subs. Yeah, 161K subs. He has 161, almost 200,000 subs, and you care about losing 20 fucking what?
post
You
on,
do, dude, come on, brother.
No, I don't. Not really.
That's why you're playing both sides, is because you're looking at your numbers. I get it.
My numbers are
You
all up right now.
you literally just projected like in real time. Like you don't he doesn't realize it, but he literally just projected in real time. Like
They're pretty good.
Yeah.
And it's not because I'm catering to leftists. I would have made some fucking shit tier excuse for Concord if that was the case.
If
I'm like,
you
it
talked about
actually wasn't that bad.
If you talked about woke stuff, you'd lose like 1 million subscribers right now. So I get why you can't talk about woke stuff.
Do you actually believe that?
I can prove it, dude.
You can prove it. Oh, God, bro.
Prove us wrong and make an alt-right video tomorrow, and I promise you'll
make
you'll
an
be-
alt-right video. You're so gay. You are so gay. Hitler would take you out back and shoot you with his Mauser pistol, but dude, like get the fuck out of here.
So you want me to make a video
my
about something I
God.
don't actually think or believe?
Okay, so you
want me to start grifting?
Yeah,
Dude,
literally.
earlier,
That's what
earlier you were acknowledging that there is a push for LGBT stuff in all the games now.
Not all the games, not all of them.
Not all the games, but
Helldivers 2. I mean, that was a
I
pretty
literally
fucking
just said
masculine
that.
game.
It
You're
was,
talking
right?
about new. Well, I guess you're talking about new characters. I guess Helldivers wasn't a new franchise, but if we're going back to that example, sorry, I cut you off. What were you saying?
hang
Thanks
on,
for
dude.
forgiving.
And by the way, you never answered this
Jokingly,
question. I just wanna
yes,
get on
but
tape
actually
you
no.
saying that women, the attractiveness of women in games now compared to 10 years ago.
Arizona,
has
yeah, he's
not
the guy
gone
from
down.
Arizona and
Female attractiveness
Wolfenstein,
has
yeah.
not gone down in quality in video games. The past
My
10 years.
fur.
Oh, you're giving
I'm
me a
from
script
Arizona.
now?
No, I'm not giving you a script. I'm just asking
You
a
just
question.
you just
about that.
told me you want me to say that on tape.
No, look, whatever.
Come on, bro. Come
Look,
on,
look,
man.
Look, it is simply a question. Do you
That wasn't a
agree-
question. You said I want to get this on tape. Can you say this?
Do you agree or disagree that female attractiveness has gone down the past 10 years in video games?
How do you quantify that?
Dude, you know it's true, man. You know women look like garbage in games.
I mean, if I were to look at like recent video game releases, I'm sure there will be a
Samus Aran, boom, debunked instantly. Instantly debunked. Modern day Samus Aran.
mix. I think.
like, why are you?
I think.
doing
Well,
this?
here.
Samus literally in Smash Ultimate. Like, there you go. Pyra and Mithra. Boom. There you wait, hold on. Are they minors? Holy shit. She's at least 494. No, fuck off. Hundreds of years old. They look close enough, all right?
Here's the thing. Here's that. You remember that
Your
Overwatch
Honor,
diversity chart that
they
leaked?
looked close enough.
Yeah.
So stuff like that, stuff that is tangible. I cover stuff like that. It's not like, oh, this female character doesn't have rockin' double D boobs. Wokeness? Woke?
'Cause
I don't
nobody
make
cares.
shit like that. Okay.
Because literally nobody cares.
But when it's something tangible, when it's like an internal document at Blizzard that shows that they're grading their characters based on a set of diversity charts and numbers, yeah, I'll cover that because that's fucking insane. That's
Yeah.
actually something for me to point at and say, wow, this is like a really bad mindset to make video games
Because
with
the
instead of like
pandering
some
is
creative
just-
inspiration
the
when now we're
pandering is such a
tokenizing everybody
waste.
and giving them a score, a diversity score.
Dude, careful. You
Yeah,
What do you mean
I'm gonna piss off the
careful?
leftists.
Do you
I'm
even
gonna-
know who the fuck you're talking to, Riley? Do you think this guy? This is so, oh, you better get careful. Like, Ackman has been very consistent on his takes when it comes to fucking politics and video games and shit.
You're going alt right now. I love
Oh
that.
yeah.
Yeah,
When are we getting to the final solution? You know, when are we gonna
of this
when are we
conversation.
gonna get rid of them all?
Wait, kill
Can we-
all the
can we
white
just-
people? Kill all
No,
the
no,
white
the
people? Is that
gays,
what we're
the
talking about?
gays.
Kill all the. Well, they want to get rid of all the white men.
Can we
so-
can we just skip the bullshit and just go right
Dude,
to the final solution?
Hands up. You got me. You got me. That was the plan the whole time, is they get rid of all the white men. The fuck out of here.
I mean,
loser.
Well, they're talking about killing all the white men. So
No, but I'm
True,
talking you and
I've
me,
said
like,
that.
how are
I've
we
said
gonna
that before.
start the great the
Oh, how are we going to survive it when they come for the
no
white
no no
men?
no no.
Anything,
How
I've
are
said
we
the
going to kill them
opposite.
all?
Who are we talking about?
The gays.
Nobody's killing any gays. Gays are celebrated everywhere. Every single corporation will pat you on the back and give you 20 promotions if you're gay and trans and
Yeah,
Well,
so
she's
like
canonically
I from getting
437.
patted
yeah.
on the back for being gay
I mean,
right now.
If you've seen Pyra and Mithril, I mean, what do you gauge their age? I mean, but like, to me, it's like it's an adult. Looks close enough to an adult. I think most people can assume they're an adult. Right. I mean, they got like fucking huge developed tits and shit. So it's like, I saw the previous part. My bad. Samus is not in it. No. Yeah, Samus is in it all. Yeah.
All right, dude. Well, I'm gonna wind the video down here, but I did want to ask you one last final question that's not edgy at all that I am curious about.
Sure. I mean, like, if you still want to have like a real conversation, but if you want to just
Dude, I thought
shoot
this was
blanks
a
at
real
me,
conversation.
I'm down to deflect each and every one.
As real as it
What
can be,
is I, like you, am a huge, and you might have talked about this in one of your videos, but I didn't see it. I, like you, am a huge Halo fan. What is the best Halo multiplayer game?
I would say 3. 3 is probably my
3?
choice.
Base.
Like, see, this is what we should be talking about. We should be talking about like
Base.
video games that we love, and not just like
Base.
how
I
everything,
love Halo
every
3.
franchise we
I love
love
Halo
is dead,
3's
dying.
multiplayer.
And it's all because of the gays and shit like that. Like, there's some truth to agendas being pushed in video games, obviously, but it's not like a direction that I base my entire identity and channel around. Okay, I mean, you have passion for video games, clearly.
Yeah.
And I hope you chase that passion and the things you love about gaming instead of just because I've been there, man. I know this is a bit of a tangent, but you know, I've been there. I used to make Halo 5 bad videos, and I made quite a few of them, you know? And then at a certain point early in my career, I was like, I don't just want to be talking about what I don't like about video games or what I hate or what's pissing me off all the time. I want, you know.
Dude, well, yeah, I had that.
But what do you think, Halo 3 or?
Dude, I actually really like Halo 5 multiplayer, just because I thought it was the tightest and like.
Yeah, it
I
was
thought
just
the
like Call of
tightest
Duty,
and the most
wasn't it?
competitive, and it made me rage the most. But like, also like Halo 3 multiplayer is very, very good, and like I totally understand where you're coming from. Dude, what do you think went wrong with Halo Master Chief Collection?
You know what? That's a really good question. Like, how did they? I think they were probably locked into the deadline of releasing it on the 10-year anniversary of Halo 2. Excuse me. And they didn't have all the pieces together, but they were like, it's the 10-year anniversary. Fuck it. It's like it's got to go.
Yeah,
it's got to launch. But no, Halo 5 is a respectable opinion.
Yeah.
It is respectable, because there's a lot of good mechanics about that game and a lot of good aspects of it. And I can totally get why it kind of kept the competitive scene alive. Halo 5 did, because after Reach and 4, it was in pretty dire straits.
Yeah.
So retrospectively, looking back on Halo 5, like, yeah, you know, in the ways it pushed for the competitive scene were probably good.
Yeah, dude.
I never played Halo 2 though. I could play Halo 2 on stream.
Dude, what is going on with Xbox right now, man? Like, why is Xbox?
You got the Xbox channel, bro. You tell me.
Dude, I used to. Dude, I have like turned my back on Xbox because. Okay, I see.
That's the only people I associate with.
Yeah. No.
No, Marty's great. I mean, I feel like.
Yeah.
So I don't pull punches.
Dude, why can't Xbox get like a good game out right now?
Where?
I think they're just talking about
not a function. You know, obviously.
In the 360 era, so it's like, is it just? I mean, they're spending a lot of money.
Three. I'm biased for 3 because I have the most memories with 3. Like going over to my friend's house and fucking smashing out the fucking campaign, the co-op campaign, like several times on like higher difficulties. Like that was just shit.
But it's like, dude, why can't they?
Oh, you cut out for a second.
Oh, yeah, no, I was just saying they had like 10 amazing IPs and they did nothing. They're doing nothing with them now, you know?
Why couldn't the debate just end about their stances on gaming? Well, yeah, why couldn't this whole debate just been, or not even a debate? They could have just had like a normal conversation like normal people, but this fucking shilling fucking freak has to make a fucking political fucking attack on Actman for, you know, financial revenue and whatever.
Yeah. I mean, I don't know what the fuck they're doing.
Yeah.
Piece video.
All right, dude. Well, thank you for letting me roast you. And dude.
Yeah, that's what happened. That's what happened.
Look, man, you did a really bad job of it. I'm gonna be straight up. And like,
props to you for coming on. And it takes.
It's like, look, little bro. I gotta be real with you. That shit was awful. You need to work. You need to go back. You need to go back to the drawing board, my friend.
Balls to come on here and let me like interview you and roast you and respect, dude. I really appreciate it.
Next time, come up with better roasts and don't just copy comments or copy insults from your comment section. I think
literally like act ma'am. Like I thought that was really funny. Like
I think deep down you're actually a smart guy. And you're capable of. There's a lot to roast me on. I mean, yeah.
All right, I'll work on that. Bye, guys. Thank you.
Yeah.
What the fuck? What the fuck, dude?